Good morning, dear students. How are you? Welcome to my online class. I am Noor Md.Sahidullah, Asst.Teacher, K.Gk High School. Dear learners, our today's class is for the students of class 8, English first paper, Unit 8. The mother's name of the lesson is World Heritage. Dear students, we know that in our country some monument world heritage like Shad-Kumbas Moscow, Star Moscow, Sundarbans, Cox's Bazar Sea Beach, etc. Dear learners, at first we read the lesson 1. Today we learn about Shad-Kumbas Moscow. Dear students, open at the page 110. In lesson 1, at first we see a picture. Try to observe this picture while and discuss to each other or your partners. Dear learners, on the basis of this picture, here are some questions. Question 1. What is this building? Dear learners, we found that a picture an ancient traditional building. Question 2. Do you have a building like this in your town or village? Yes. In a village or towns, there are many places we found these types of buildings. What do we call it? Dear students, we see this picture and we call it Moscow. What it is used for? Question 4. We know that it is used for prayer for Muslims. Dear learners, we try to give the answer of this short questions and now write a tips about these pictures. Here, heritage is what we inherit from the past, live with the present, and then pass on to our children or future generation. Our unique source of life and inspiration is our cultural and natural heritage when we speak of world heritage. Here we can explain it what is world heritage. It indicates the place and sites what it heritage from the past and the past onto the future generation of the entire world. It is the definition of the world heritage. Here we learn about a world heritage which is situated at Vajirhat. It is Shad-Kumbas Moscow. The Shad-Kumbas Moscow in Bangladesh is a such site. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. UNESCO is a part organization of UN, it means United Nations. Originally, the historic Moscow city was known as the Khalifatabad. It is situated in the outskirts of the Bagherhat town, not very far from the dense mangrove of the Sundarbans. Yes, Shad-Kumbas Mosque is situated where is our another world heritage like Sundarbans. It was founded by the Turkish giant Saint Orion Khan Jahan in 15th century. The infrastructure of the city levels the significant technical skill and Moscow as well as the Islamic monuments. Brick built were used for the construction of the buildings. The planning of the city dominated by the tradition of Islamic architecture, and the decoration were the combination of Mughal and Turkish architectures. We know that this Moscow is built according to the style of Mughal architecture. Khan Jahan built a network of roads, bridges, public buildings, and in areas of some make the city habitable. There are about 360 mosques in the city. There are at first we read the passage very carefully. Among them, the mosque is the multiple domed short gumbaz mosque. The mosque is unique and sense that has the 60 pillars and support of the roof with 77 low domes. The 4 towers or 4 corners have the smaller domes at the top as well. Vast pillars hall, 11 arcade doorways, and the east of the 7 on east, north, and south of the light and ventilation. Dear learners, these columns support the cabin's arches created by the domes. The thickness of the arches is 6 feet and a slightly narrow hall of the round wall. The students have expressed the structural beauty of Shadgumos Moscow. The west wall in the interior has 11 mihrabs. These mihrabs are decorated with stonework and terracotta. The floor of the Moscow is made of bricks. Besides being used as a prayer hall, Khan Jahan used this Moscow as his court home. Here we know from that Khan Jahan used this Moscow as used this Moscow as a prayer hall. As a second, she used this as a court office. Though today we use our Moscow only for prayer. It is one of the greatest tourist attraction and one of the best architectural beauties of Bangladesh. Dear students, we read the passage and we fill up some information about Shah Gumbaz Moscow. Dear learners, look at the board. Shah Gumbaz Moscow and its information. That's some information are given. According to we keep some information about by this portion. At first founded by. This means who found this Moscow. We know that Turkish General Khan Jahan found this Moscow. So in information box we write Turkish General Khan Jahan found that this Moscow. Next, when means when founded this Moscow. It means when the Turkey giant Khan Jahan founded this Moscow. From the text, note that in 15th century. In 15th century, found this Moscow. Next, number of the domes. Here, from the text, we know that at least 77 domes, 77 domes are in this Moscow. Number of pillars. How many pillars are in this Moscow? We know that 60 pillars. 60 pillars. Dear students, if we read this text clearly and understand it, we can give the information correctly. Next, axis. Axis means what is the condition of the axis? It is made have slightly narrow. Slightly narrowing. Narrowing and round. Narrowing hollow and round wall. Thickness of the axis. What is the thickness of this axis of this Moscow? I know that 6 feet. 6 feet. Thickness of the axis. Mihrabs. Mihrabs mean what types of mihrabs are in this Moscow? Decorated with stonework. Decorated with stone work and terracotta and terracotta. Dear learners, if we want to fill up this table tightly, we should read the text very carefully and understand it, and classroom can fill up this information correctly. Dear learners, in our next class, we also read the another World Heritage. I shall hope you will read this text very carefully in your home, again and again, try to information. Thank you everybody.